Hello, gentlemen, and welcome back to the Guitar Max channel. So, shred guitarist Sophie Lloyd has two huge pieces of news that you should know about. Honestly, I'm not even sure which one to start with. I'll tell you what, I will flip my Dave Minichetti pick and see how it lands here. Tails. Okay, well, we will start then with the piece of news that has to do with her new signature guitar. And honestly, this is really pretty cool because she's doing her signature guitar with Kiesel, or as I like to think of them, the guitar company formerly known as Carvin. And the way Kiesel does things is a little bit different than other companies. And so they are doing something with her signature guitar which is fundamentally unique compared to other companies' signature guitars, even my signature guitar. Okay, so let's check out this first, and then we'll get on to the second piece of news. But of course, real quick guys, as always, if you enjoy checking out cool new guitars and also staying up on all the latest news in the guitar universe, and you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. Okay, let's go on over here to guitarworld.com. And I've got the article right here. There's the headline. Kiesel unveils the Sophie Lloyd Signature Series. Signature guitars you can spec yourself. And that is the key right there. The social media virtuoso and machine gun galley guitarist has kitted her signature model out with some fun appointments and aesthetics you can customize. There is the lady herself with her new signature guitar. Okay, let's read on here. Kiesel has announced the Sophie Lloyd Signature Series, a line of signature guitars for social media virtuoso and machine gun Kelly guitarist Sophie Lloyd that come with a customizable twist. Lloyd's model is based around Kiesel's double cutaway Aries silhouette, but makes a number of key tweaks to the formula. Not the least offering guitar players the option of speccing key components of the model themselves, something of a rarity among signature designs. Guitarists can choose the guitar's top wood, headstock shape, and tremolo system, not to mention a dazzling array of finishes, purple being Lloyd's favorite. Okay, we'll get back to the article in a second here, but that is really the key right there. Almost every guitarist's signature guitar is like one exact guitar, and it's not something you can customize, right? It's like, well, you want the exact guitar that the guitarist wants, and that's the whole idea of a signature guitar. But with Kiesel, they are known for being a sort of customizable guitar company. You order the basic guitar, and then you can choose the bridge and the pickups and the finish and that kind of stuff, and right, they're all kind of, they're not totally custom made. The body shapes are going to be the same, that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of different options on the guitars. And they're taking that same approach with Sophie Lloyd's signature guitar right here. And that's very rare. Now, I'm not saying that other guitar players only have one specific signature guitar. I mean, you can take Steve Vai as the classic example. His signature series, right, the Gems with Ibanez. He started out with one in particular, and then as the years went by, they expanded and made a bunch of different versions of them. But the idea was never that you could order the Steve Vai signature guitar and then change a bunch of things on it, right? It was just different versions of the Steve Vai signature guitar that he had chosen. Okay, let's go back here because there's some more information in here. At its core, however, the SL model is built around a chambered black limba body, which promises a rich mahogany-inspired tone minus the weight, and comes with a flame maple top with Kiesel's trademark deep binding effect. Neck-wise, we're looking at single-piece walnut with a 25.5-inch scale, 14-inch radius royal ebony fretboard, packing 24 stainless steel frets. Lloyd has spec'd Kiesel's thinner neck profile too. There's the guitar right there, and we'll look at some closer pictures of this in a second. One of the key components of Lloyd's signature is an iron age kill switch located on the guitar's upper horn. The Aries contours have been adjusted to accommodate the extra control. You'll also notice a modified control layout, which now plays host to a pair of switches for the onboard Sustainiac neck pickup. Very good choice. Which delivers infinite sustain, as long as the battery's charged. An addition inspired by the likes of Steve Vai, Matt Bellamy that Lloyd describes as, quote, what it would sound like if you put an alien in your guitar. Combined with the kill switch and optional tremolo system, it should make Lloyd's model one fun instrument for solo theatrics. It is, however, worth noting that the standard SL model comes with just a hip-shot fixed bridge and no Sustainiac, although you do get the kill switch. Standard pickups are Kiesel's lithium humbuckers, controlled via a 5-way pickup selector and volume. Lloyd, who is planning to release her debut solo album at the end of the year, launched a limited edition A6H Aries model with Kiesel back in 2020, but strong sales prompted a full-scale signature release. Back then, Lloyd told us what drew her to the Aries model in particular. Quote, it's got that shreddy shape that you'd get with an Ibanez with the heel cut, she explained, but it has the warm, rounded tone of a Les Paul type guitar, which is perfect for me because I had a Les Paul before this, and I love the tone. I just wanted something that would lend itself towards fast playing and a full 24 fret. The Sophie Lloyd model starts at $2,699 United States dollars. Any pre-orders placed before the official launch on May 24th come with a signed poster. Awesome. Head to Kiesel Guitars for full customization options. Okay, well that's the next thing we want to go over and look at. Let's take a closer look at this guitar here. So I've got the Kiesel website up here. Here we go, Sophie Lloyd Signature Series, available in 6 strings, starting at $2,699. Starting, right? These are some of the different finish options available. It's like a purple quilt, something other purple spalted, and then a blue flame. Whew, these are looking pretty good. But hey, you know, if you want the good looks, you got to pay for it. Now here's the description here. The Sophie Lloyd signature model takes the form of the bolt-on Aries while adding Lloyd's preferred specs. 3 options exclusive to the SL are the Iron Age kill switch, the Sustainiac system, and Sophie's signature truss rod cover. To accommodate the kill switch, the rear Aries bevel is reduced into a sleek, minimalistic contour, while a different control layout is utilized for the Sustainiac system. Various specs are customizable to the customer's taste, such as fingerboard and top wood, finish, and headstock shape. And now down here we have the full specs, okay? The body is chambered black limba. It comes standard with a hip-shot fixed bridge. Of course, I would imagine you could probably add a Floyd to that or something. Let's see, it's a bolt-on neck. We've got the body dimensions, the controls, ebony fretboard, 24 stainless steel medium jumbo frets. I love stainless steel frets. 24, of course, is the way to go. And now this is really interesting. The headstock, it's a pointed 3x3, 3 on each side, but you can choose a different headstock. That's extremely rare. I can't think of any other signature guitar where you can actually change the shape of the headstock. Okay, so here's all of the other information about the guitar on there. And of course, I'm going to have links for all of this stuff down in the video description below. I'll have a link for the original article and a link to the Kiesel website if you guys want to go check that out and lay down some hard-earned cash, right? But we have number 2. We have the second huge piece of news to check out, and that is right here. Sophie Lloyd announces first ever studio album, shares fiery lead single Do or Die. Now, the previous article mentioned that she had her solo album coming out later this year. This is actually an earlier article when it was first announced last year. And so we're not focusing so much on the single that the article is talking about, but she's got a first ever solo album. I think she actually, she released an EP a while back, but this I assume is going to be a first full-length solo album. So let's read and see what's going on here. So there's the lady herself. Social media shred star Sophie Lloyd has announced that her first ever studio album titled Imposter Syndrome is finally on the way. Now just a quick second here. They keep calling her social media shred star or, you know, social media influencer guitarist, this kind of stuff. I mean, obviously she goes on tour, right, with Machine Gun Kelly and all this stuff, but just in case you didn't know, she has an extremely successful channel here on YouTube. And of course, I'll link to that down in the video description below. She does like shred adaptations of popular songs and then her original music, all kinds of stuff on there. So that's why they keep calling her, you know, social media star or whatever. Okay, let's read on here. To preview the effort and to usher in the next stage of her electric guitar playing career, the Kiesel endorsed artist has shared the record's lead single, Do or Die, for which she's recruited Inglorious frontman Nathan James. Since the music for Do or Die was written by Lloyd, it's no surprise the guitar work on display is first class, having honed her craft with various shred reimaginings of popular tracks, such as Britney Spears' Toxic and Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Lloyd's new single sees her let loose on her own material, flexing both her compositional chops and six-string skills. It's a 3-minute masterclass of what makes Lloyd such a force to be reckoned with. The rapid-fire riffs of the opening exchanges hit like a sonic sucker punch, while the relentless guitar solo at the 1-minute 53-second mark is filled with blistering pentatonic runs and, of course, some lightning-quick shreds. When Imposter Syndrome arrives, it will be Lloyd's first original material since 2019's Bulletproof Revolver, and, more notably, the first time she's teamed up with a vocalist for her own songs. Okay, so this article was released at the end of last year, and since then, she has gone on to release several other singles. So I don't know exactly, but I would imagine that these singles that have been released over the past few months are going to be included on Imposter Syndrome. And also, there's no official release date that I'm aware of, but it is supposed to come out sometime this year. But it's definitely something to look forward to. And if you haven't heard her solo material, it's really, really good. It's definitely great stuff to go and check out. So of course, I really want to encourage you to go check out her YouTube channel, which has all of that stuff on it. And when the full solo album comes out, I'll tell you guys all about it. We'll do a news video just about that solo album here on the Guitar Max channel. Okay, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I thought you would want to know about those two huge pieces of news involving Sophie Lloyd, shred guitarist, social media superstar, and now you know all about them. So guys, let me know what you thought of all of this stuff down in the comment section below. And again, I'm going to have links to everything I was talking about in the video description below. The articles, the signature guitar, the YouTube channel, all that stuff. Guys, thanks a ton for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you very soon.